Hey guys, welcome back to the Battle Bricks. Today inside of this video, we are playing the Battle Bricks era. So basically, we got a collection of like old versions of the Battle Bricks. I'm assuming that they're in order. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it looks like it goes from classic to demo to first release. These are the main ones I'm interested in. But then they also have pre-royal flush, whatever that means, and April Fools. So I'm assuming that's like the first April Fools or something. I don't know how that works either. But we're gonna get into classic first since we're gonna go in order. So classic is the game that started it all. It was never supposed to be serious and only took me a couple hours. Wow, it only took him a couple hours to make it. Honestly, that does kind of make sense. It's not a super complicated game, but man, is it good. In this version, the battlers here don't even have proper attacks, but use touch events for damage. Okay, so they don't have like animations. I think that's what that means. I never thought about doing more with this game, but a certain someone was interested enough to beat the game. This version left the quickest, only taking around a week before the demo version. Wow. Okay, so that's interesting. It went from this version to the demo version. That's actually very interesting. Although this has been reused in the main game, having its own subchapter and their own proper attacks. Oh, okay. I think I did actually play that. This was also allowed to be copied and people made cool stuff with it, which is surprising considering the coding. Yes, I have played some of that cool stuff and it is very cool. But let's get in here. Let's get into the Battle Bricks Classic. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay, this, first of all, it does look a little less polished, just a little bit less polished, but let's get out a sword guy. I'm assuming this is a sword guy, right? It doesn't even have the images. Oh, they're just, yeah, wow. They just run right into each other. That is kind of cool. Let's send out a speed battler. Oh, he kind of died, and his name is Rusher Battler, by the way. Wait, we can just spam these guys. Okay. I think that is the play. This guy's dead, but he is still here. And one of my battlers is just in the sky. So that's cool as well. It's definitely much less polished, but it's still really cool. I'm going to fire the cannon. For some reason, it didn't hit the guys in the front. Not sure why, but you know what? Oh my gosh, that guy's OP. Wait, is mine like that too? That was kind of hilarious. Let's get him out now. It's kind of like Kamikaze, but better, except he can't run. Oh, there we go. He's getting up there and he blew up one unit. Okay, we're not even doing damage to the base, even though we have guys up there. I'm not sure how this is working, but it's kind of not working. Okay, that's what's happening. It's really not working. All of my units are not really doing damage to the base. I'm not sure what they're doing, but they're not doing much. Okay, they are not doing much. I'm gonna send out some speed battlers. Overall, this version is not great. I mean, it's a pretty good game though. It's pretty decent. It's better than some Roblox games I played. But yeah, it's definitely not an amazing game, okay? So yeah, that one definitely lacked a lot of polish, but it still wasn't necessarily a bad game. I'd give it like, I don't know, a 4 out of 10, maybe a 3 out of 10 actually. It was kind of annoying that I just couldn't destroy the base and was hitting it for years because my units just didn't want to do it. That was weird. So yeah, overall, maybe 4 or 3 out of 10. I don't know, one of those. This is the version where I started to put a bit more effort into the battlers. This is the demo, by the way, and their attacks. Okay, that's cool. 8 of the normal battlers you know in the main game were first introduced here, having the worst animations ever. That's kind of extreme. Okay, it's very buggy. I feel like the first version was very buggy. It can't get much worse than that, at least in my opinion. Like battlers attacking rapidly out of nowhere, or them just walking in place doing nothing. Wow, okay. After this, I honestly forgot about the game and didn't want to do more after that since I had other projects to work on. Oh, okay. One day I remembered about this game and decided to show this off to the public for the fun of it, not thinking much, but people seem to actually enjoy it despite the main issues. It was starting to spread, and I was pretty surprised that I had a game that didn't sit with 0 current players. Even if it got dislike bombed due to the game being pretty unfair. Honestly, it's still pretty unfair, the actual game, so that's a thing. Me and the others saw potential in the game, and this is when it started to get serious. Okay, that sounds awesome. Let's get in here now. Okay, we're getting into the demo of the Battle Bricks. Okay, whoa. We can go to the right and left super fast. Oh my gosh, I actually really like that. And by the way, the game just looks better. it looks a lot closer to the battle bricks that is current, that is today. So I do really like that, and we're getting money in a much better way. Oh my gosh, this game is just so much better. We do actually have a ranged unit now. We got this guy. Let's go and send our lovely slingshotter, and then we'll send out some meat shields as well. They also seem to walk much faster than they do in the current game. I don't know if that's just because I'm like going back and forth super fast, so it feels that way. Honestly, I don't know. Also, that guy was just smacking me with a bomb. I don't think he does that in the actual game. He just explodes. And also, the rocket guy seems broken. We did just nuke him, though, so I think we're fine. They also have a little sniper guy of their own. That's cool. A paintballer. And they have an actual baller. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so there are quite a few new units in this game. Can we go to, like, the... Oh, we can actually send them out. I didn't even realize that. We can go to the second page. I did not realize that we could do that, but that is cool as well. I'm going to send out a baller, okay? And then we're going to try to get some meat shields, and maybe the baller can kill the titans. Honestly, I wish my cannon would attack the titans, but instead it just goes straight for whatever's in the back. That's honestly really annoying. I'm happy that they changed that. I'm very happy that they changed that. Also, the wall guy's only 75. I think he's 100 in the actual game. I'm not 100% sure on that, but him being 75 seems super OP. Like, look at this. We can just spam him. We can send out 1 billion. That is honestly really funny. And yeah, we just have 1 million walls up here. Okay, it is definitely a lot more fun. It seems like an amazing game. Also, why does the RPG guy attack so fast? Of course, now he's not attacking now, but he was just attacking so fast. Look at him. Look at him. He's just spamming me. How the heck am I supposed to beat that? That is honestly insane. It seems kind of broken. Also, getting max bank was actually insanely cheap. Did you guys see that? That was very, very cheap. I'm not even sure how to kill these RPG guys, but yeah, they seem extremely OP. And honestly, the Titans are pretty strong too, but if you just spam ranged units, I think you're fine. Look at how fast we can send out these guys, by the way. That is absolutely wild. I'm gonna go in cannon. Maybe that'll kill that guy. No. And they also make a really funny noise when they die. I didn't even realize we could get RPG guys of our own. We, of course, need those. They're broken. So after playing that one, I think I'd give that one like a 6 or 7 out of 10, okay? A 6 or 7, because I gave this one a 3 or 4. I think I gave it a 3 or a 4. I don't know. So I'll go 6 or 7 with this one. And now we are on the first release, okay? This is when the Battlebirds went live. It is a 100% release, I guess. I don't know. Data saved in this version will not transfer to the next version. Oh, really? I wonder why. That's a little weird. After a good amount of work was done to the game, having proper stages, loadouts, and boss fights. Oh, that is really cool. This was released to the public. Technically, this is not a first release, but rather a patch after. Since the actual first release was extremely buggy and unplayable, honestly, yeah, it was not very fun playing those levels, okay? Not very fun at all. I do not recommend it. There was only Paintmaster and Jet Rock. Oh, okay, in this version. Paintmaster used to have a different attack where he threw grenades, but this was replaced with a sniper rifle. Oh, interesting. So he's throwing like paint grenades, I guess? This is when specials started coming out, although I still didn't take this game that seriously because a battler like Crip was added. Okay. It's also when a Pappler was introduced, a reward for all players who played during classics and demos. Oh, okay, which is automatically unlocked in this version. Wow, okay, I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of that. Besides Pappler being just an exclusive, it was also made because my first Uber in the Battle Cats was Papaluga. Papaluga is an amazing Uber, okay? And Pappler was made out of spite. Wait, what? Out of spite? I guess you didn't like Papaluga, okay? As far as it is known, only one person managed to be both the quite unbalanced bosses of both Paintmaster and Jet Rock in this version. Wow. They were also the very first to beat the classic, allowing him to suggest their own battler, Gravity Battler, as a reward. I honestly hate Gravity Battler, but good for you, good for you. And a partial reason for more coil battlers. Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. So let's get in here. We're going to try the first release, okay? The first release that technically isn't the first release. Oh my gosh, this is kind of loud, but it looks awesome, okay? I absolutely love that start screen. That is so cool. Oh, and we actually have a shop and a loadout and a mean message. Wow. That is cool, but we're just going to go in, okay? We're just going to go in. I don't think we need to worry about the loadout. Oh, wow. This is like an actual full game. That's really interesting. I did not know that this would be like an actual full game. That's crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and just start. The battle begins, I guess. So again, this is a lot more like the battle bricks that we've played before, the actual release of the battle bricks currently. They do have health bars, which you can turn on if you play casual mode, so that's cool as well, I guess. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, this game is really cool, and it's a lot like the game that we have now. And of course, it does have bosses too, and apparently the Paint Master was different back then. I don't know why they changed it. Maybe it was too hard. He was saying it was very unbalanced, so it could have been that it was just too hard. That could have been why it was changed. I don't know. But yeah, it's really cool to see how the Battle Bricks once was, okay? And this level is definitely much more balanced than all of the other ones that I played so far, okay? This is way more balanced. Holy. And we actually did beat a level. That is wild. Yeah, overall, this one, I mean, it's like a 9 out of 10, okay? It is extremely similar to the game that is out now. And of course, I love the game that is out now. So yeah, overall, very cool. I didn't fight any of the bosses. If you want to see me fight some bosses inside of a different video, we can do that. But for now, we're just going to move on to the next one, okay? We're now in pre-Royal Flush. Data saved in this version will not transfer to previous version first release. Okay, this is before the big and massive change Royal Flush came out. What is Royal Flush? I'm confused. And you'll get to experience what most people played during the time before the big update. The game had to be rescripted from the ground up due to terrible coding. That is wild. That is actually crazy, which would cause major problems in the future if I never rewrote it. Okay, that makes sense. Before the game stopped receiving updates to make that a big change, there were also many things added like alt forms. Oh, that's cool. Alt forms were added, and a completely new difficulty with alt form enemies and bosses. Although, oh, is that tumor mode, I'm guessing? Although before that, the final boss for Chapter 1, Doombringer, was added at the early days of pre-Royal Flush. Wow, that's cool too. During that time, Doombringer was insanely unbalanced, especially when he didn't lose his banhammer during his rage mode, which required players to max out everything they had. Wow, that would be extremely annoying. Grenadier Battler was pretty much thrown in after moving a Titan unlock to stage 25 instead of 20. Rocket Arena needed a reward, meaning because of that, it's the only battler where he debuts after the unlock. Oh, that's interesting too. Golden Hammer Battler was also introduced here. What the heck is that? Since the first game-breaking bug was an infinite brick glitch. Oh my gosh. But thankfully, the player who found it didn't abuse it and notified me instead. Besides all that, everything else is history. For the people who stayed during these times, thank you for your support. That was definitely not me, because I really wouldn't have continued after this. That is crazy. I just started playing recently, so I don't even know what that is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what pre-Royal Flush is. I did not play during those updates and stuff, but it sounds pretty cool. I mean, it is so cool to be able to see everything that the game was before it became what it is today. It's just crazy. It is so nice that he released this so that you can actually play it all. When did they get rid of this awesome opening, by the way? I absolutely love this title screen. That is so cool. I love that. But yeah, now they have casual standard. That is cool too. That is very cool. Very cool. And that makes it so that all of the health is hidden. I usually play on that. And yeah, okay. Okay, guys. This just looks like the battle bricks. They haven't added everything yet. Like the book says soon on it. This one says soon and this one says soon. They all say soon. But yeah, it's pretty much just the battle bricks that we know and love, okay? That is very cool. And then of course there's also the April Fool's one. If you want to see me play the April Fool's one, go ahead and let me know down in the comments and I can make another video on that, okay? But let me know down in the comments what you would rate all of the different versions. I'd rate the current version a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love the battle bricks. It is definitely the best Roblox game I've ever played. Like, oh my gosh, it is a great game. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think and what you would rate each version. And I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. You can also become a member for $2 a month if you want to see videos up to a week early. And goodbye, guys.